Okay, so here we go. The vocabulary terms for Unit 8. And the first word is delve. And when you are going to delve into something, you are going to research it. You are going to dive into it. You are going to dig or to excavate, like Oedipus is going to try to delve into the truth. To demean someone is to degrade them, to humiliate them. For example, you may say that Oedipus attempts to demean Tiresias when Tiresias will not speak. You can judge someone's mood sometimes based on their demeanor, on their behavior, on their countenance. Pyrrhus's demeanor shows that he is ruthless. The demise of someone is their death, and we cry over the demise of Hector. Book 22 concludes with Hector's demise. To deplore something is to feel or express disapproval of something. You can talk about deplorable conditions, for example, or to deplore something. Anyone would deplore the idea of patricide. To depose a king or to depose someone is to remove from position, to remove from office. Jack in Lord of the Flies tries to depose Ralph as the leader. The derivative of something is a material that's based on something else. It's derived from something based on another source. We can say that the Aeneid is a derivative of the Iliad and the Odyssey in some ways. Descant. To descant is to discuss something fully. He was willing to descant upon any type of topic of conversation. To descry is to discern, to catch sight of. You might say, we could barely descry the enemy's vessels, to catch sight of their vessels. The servant descries how Birnam Wood is coming to Dunsinane. Desolate is barren and empty, like the lone and level sands that stretch far away from Ozymandias, despite his arrogant claim. To despise something is to hate or to scorn. For some reason, Seth despised Osiris. Determination is perseverance and tenacity, that stick-to-itiveness that allows you to grit things out. Detraction is slander, slandering or casting aspersions on someone. Those detractions were present in the paper. To devise is to come up with, to plan. It is said that Odysseus is the one who devises the idea or the concept of the Trojan horse. To be devoid of all feeling is to lack it, to be lacking. We could say that Pyrrhus himself is devoid of all feeling when he slaughters Polites in front of his father's eyes. To be devout is to be holy or pious or dedicated to something, completely devoted. When someone is diffident, they are shy. So diffidence is shyness, timidity. When you're afraid to speak up, you're showing diffidence, right? Because of Clark's diffidence, he never told Aunt Georgiana how much he meant to him. A digression is a departure from the main subject. It's like going off on a tangent. When you sign into school after the 8:10 bell, you are dilatory, you are late or delaying. Think about Theseus. He was dilatory in putting up those sails, and so his father committed suicide. To be in a dilemma is to have a problem or to have a quandary, be in a quandary. Students that are diligent are careful and persistent. So we could say diligence is careful and persistent work. And on our last page, we have 3 left. Think about Gilgamesh and why they send the flood. Din is loud incessant noise. Right? To make someone remember by repetition, you could use that as a verb too. By dint of hard work, you can succeed. By great dint, by great means, by great effort, Gilgamesh succeeds in getting to the Garden of the Gods. And if the situation is dire, that means the situation is disastrous. You're in dire straits. You've heard that expression. Okay, great. That's it for Unit 8.